Good morning, I am Buck, and I appreciate you stopping by and spend some time with me today. Well, we've had some kind of rough weather. Some had it worse than others. Here wasn't that bad. We had a little bit of ice. The roads was bad for a little bit. I went through and made sure my generator would crank and full of gas, and got a gas stove. One thing leads to another, and you kind of forget about it. And anyway, I remembered I had a gas stove that I hadn't finished putting together, so I finished putting it together and got it working. So we were able, if we didn't lose power, but if we lost power, I had my generator and that gas stove. And I got a grill that works on gas, and also got a smoker, or a pellet grill. So we were able to eat, stay warm. Fortunately, we didn't lose any power. But there were some that did. Some in Nashville, there's some still out of power. It was rough. We're thankful it wasn't that bad here. It was a few days, the roads were slick, but then you were back in business. Of course, they kept the schools out. I mean, there's nothing worth getting a kid hurt, so I don't blame them for that. There was some slick places, but I don't know. It could have been much, much worse. Been a while since we've had some weather like that. Usually we have a couple of weeks where it gets down pretty cool. But we'll kind of do, if you know what I mean. On a happier note, my son got to come see us, spend a few days with us from Florida. His sister, my daughter, gave him a cat, give him to his kids, grandkids, all intermingled. So he come by and picked up the cat. Now it's ready at age of to be weaned. So he got to spend a few days with us. We enjoyed his visit. And that was good that anytime you get a chance for your kids, especially if you live off, come see you. Of course, it's always good to have the ones close by to come see you too. But yeah, I know my wife, it did tickle her. So as far as projects, just there ain't been a whole lot going on. It seems like the older I get, the colder I get. And you're in the single digits. I know people up north in Alaska and stuff like that. Well, that's why I live here. I can't take it like that. When I was in my 20s and 30s, my 40s, I didn't pay any attention. Put you some insulated underwear on, maybe a pair of coveralls, and keep going. But by doggies, I get cold now. So, oh man. So it costs so much to heat down here. I just hadn't come down here. But I did come down here and worked on some moose. A lady had some moose that she's gotten for years ago. They were made in America, and it's true 3/8 plywood. So, it's got quite a bit of age on it. They went to metric sizes. I don't remember when. So this was before that. She said it was 50 years old, but I can't find nothing on this company where they made it. So they've been out of business for a while. So I don't doubt it's 50 years old. I don't doubt it at all. However, I worked on it where I could here and there. When you have a decently warm day, I came down and worked on it a little bit. It's hard to sit in the house all the time. I couldn't work outside, so it was pretty tough. So I did some computer work and stuff like that, but it's warming up now, so I should be able to get back in the shop now. So, as far as I'm thinking about doing we were kind of going over, me and my wife was kind of going over the joints and the jigs and stuff, and I've covered so much. You just don't want to cover it again. Make another video the same thing. I mean, what's the point in that? However, there's something that didn't dawn on me that I have not covered. I've done dovetails, but I've not done half-line dovetails. In that dry sink video series I did, it wound up being half-line dovetails, but it was where you did a regular set of dovetails and then you glued a cap over it. To me, it's a half-blind dovetails, but it's not, you know, in a way. There's a certain technique you use to do half-blinds, and I hadn't done them in a while, but I'm thinking that's going to be my next one. So, so I'm thinking about doing that, and then kind of that'll get me back into it. Took a few weeks off, so it's time to get going again. Had a few minutes, thought I would chime in there. Hope everything is going well with everybody. I appreciate y'all watching. I do, and I hope you got your current back and everything's going good. Because this happens, I'm gonna get me some wood stove. What I'm gonna do. I got a flue in here. I need to get my air compressor out that little building. I'll open that whole corner up. I got to have some help doing it. I can't do things like I once could. So, you know, I'm in my 50s. I think I can do anything I could do when I was in my 20s and 30s until I get my hands on it. Well, somewhere along 60, I decided, no, I want to hurt myself, and that ain't worth all that. So I get my help up here, and we'll get that air compressor back there and open that corner up. By next winter, I'll have me a wood stove where, hey, I got 3.5 acres here. There's enough down trees that I could cut up and heat this place. So that's my goal anyway, because next year, get me a wood stove. I'll get her done. So, appreciate you watching. Y'all be safe, and I'll catch you on next one. Good morning. I am Buck, and good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to the shop. Appreciate you. Good morning. Welcome back to the shop. Appreciate you stopping by and spending some time with me today.